I just read a thread on X that shocked me. It revealed how to open a viral thread, how to keep people reading all the way to the end, and the secrets for getting VIPs to share it instantly. I took about an hour to digest it all, and here's 15 minutes worth of analysis for you, curated for you, that you won't be able to stop thinking about. I'm referring to a post on the X platform, formerly Twitter, by a user at Hosun_Chung. He posted back on Thursday, November 28th, Thanksgiving, the following post with a picture of, two pictures side by side, of Joe Rogan, the podcast person, that's putting it mildly, and venture capitalist Marc Andreessen of Andreessen Horowitz. So two pictures side by side. They had an interview together, okay? And there were a number of revelations that came about, like debanking, for example, that came about and were going viral, those clips. If you've been paying attention for the last minute, the opening thread of his, or the opening tweet rather, or opening post of his thread will start to sound familiar. It had, at the time of its publication, had more than 11 million views, and it's way past that by now. It was shared by some of the major players, including Elon Musk himself, Marc Andreessen. I think Joe Rogan shared it as well. The guy has gotten many thousands of new followers from it. Do you want to know what the opening thread of this hook analyzing the podcast was? I'll read it to you. Marc Andreessen just shocked the world on Joe Rogan Experience. He revealed the government is kicking people off banking networks, using NGOs to do the dirty work, secretly trying to control AI. I took a day to digest it all, and these are the 11 things I can't stop thinking about. Yes. What we have here is a viral hook masterclass. Imagine a magazine in the 1950s or 60s. Big, huge headline, pictures, those walls of text, columns of text. And this is the call-out box in the center. The headline, the subhead, the little tail after that, and then some bullets to draw your attention with an image or two. This would work. This would really work. Now imagine it's a sales email. This is a subject line and preview text. Marc Andreessen just shocked the world on JRE is a subject line, preview text. He revealed the government is ... You're opening that thing. You're opening that thing so fast. Now imagine it's a sales page. Picture of Joe Rogan looking shocked. Just shocked the world. So I think for hilarity, that famous meme of Joe Rogan next to his commentator, his fellow commentator, ringside at an MMA fight with his headset on, the black shirt, going like that. Next to Marc Andreessen, maybe with the Bitcoin red eyes, side by side. Andreessen just shocked the world on JRE. That would be perfect. The more bombastic, the better. That's not quite what at Hosun_Chung did, but pretty close if you've seen the pictures of it. It's a focused and intent Joe Rogan, and then a screenshot side next to it of Marc Andreessen on the show. And if you follow this formula, this template, just grip it and rip it and see what happens. I think it's fantastic. There's this thing called funnel hacking that was publicized by and popularized by a character named Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels fame. 10 years ago plus, he wrote the books .com Secrets and Expert Secrets. And both of those books were his entry point, his sales funnel point for, what would you call it? A CRM / email marketing / landing page builder called ClickFunnels. And the way that he made ClickFunnels popular was besides those books, which teach you how to build funnels, was funnel hacking, which is you look at what's working for somebody else, perhaps in a different industry, and you grip it and rip it. Suppose there is a new type of golf putter technology that is selling really well to a private or from a private e-commerce platform website, not on Amazon, but its own place. They're doing really well with ads, with their landing pages, with their emails, with everything. Full funnel hacking is you take that and you say, okay, is there a similar audience that I'm marketing? Who's buying this putter? Okay, so it's probably avid golf enthusiasts in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Okay, so these are men who are established. They're probably dads. At least half of them are going to be divorced. Sorry, it just is what it is. If you have that much time to play golf, no offense to golfers, but demographics. And you then market your product to that same audience, but you grip and rip that sales funnel. You copy everything, except obviously like the literal words, like you don't plagiarize, but in terms of how it's presented, the order, the tone, even you funnel hack. Maybe you're selling let's say a magnesium supplement for better sleep and better relaxation, for example, to men who need it if they're playing golf that much, right? So you look at, okay, what products are being sold to that I could cross sell effectively to the same market. It works really well, funnel hacking. So what I'm suggesting is that you funnel hack Ho-Sun Chung's post here. I'll read it to you one more time. Marc Andreessen just shocked the world on JRE. He revealed the government is kicking people off banking networks, using NGOs to do their dirty work, secretly trying to control AI. I took a day to digest it all, and these are the 11 things I can't stop thinking about. It would be interesting. Now, what I'm not telling you to do is to copy and paste this and use your own story on X or social media for this, because it'll be obvious what you're doing and you'll get called out for it. And there was this little fellow who got in big trouble and ruined his reputation permanently. I don't remember what his name is. I think he was from Central America. But this is what he notoriously did, was he called them templates, Twitter templates. And it was just plagiarism. Taking a popular famous tweet. He was also a popular Twitter ghostwriter. And so what he would do is he would take tweets from famous people and repurpose them for his clients, and they would do really well. And he cashed out before he got caught, but his underlings got caught and named and shamed. It was a mess. So don't do that. Don't do that. What I am suggesting you do is to look at the emotions, look at the order, look at the bullets, look at the key topics. So what he called out here is the 3 terrible, awful things that we all suspect are really going on, but we don't have evidence for. Like, imagine you're selling, let's just run with it. Imagine you're selling cold storage wallets. I've got Bitcoin on the brain because everyone's talking about Bitcoin right now, obviously. It's a bull run. It's a bull run. No, it's going to be a bear crash and burn. Bear crash and burn. Sell, sell, sell. This is what everybody's saying, right? People are going crazy. The mania has not yet begun. Everyone's running the numbers on how much Bitcoin they could have bought for $100 in 2013. And they're kicking themselves that they didn't, because they knew that they should have. They talked about it with their buddies back then, but they didn't buy any because, they were smart. And, if I don't understand it, I'm not going to buy it. I don't believe in speculative investments. I'm smart. So all the smart people missed it. And now they're thinking, I can't make a whole lot of money off of the $100, but maybe I can put a couple $1,000s into Bitcoin, maybe. This is not investment advice, obviously. This is for entertainment purposes only. And they think, maybe I could put it into Pepe or WifeJack token, coin, whatever. This is what everyone's talking about right now, right? And they're thinking, okay, I missed the big run. but maybe I won't miss this one. I guarantee it. So now FOMO is operating, fear of missing out, right? So this is what's on the brain. And you've heard that phrase, not your keys, not your coins, meaning if you don't own your cryptocurrency in a cold storage wallet, it's not yours. So companies will sell these cold storage wallets, which is like little thumb drive, little USB drives, about the size of this right here, this little guy. This is a remote that powers on my fake fireplace, which you can't actually see. Maybe you can hear it. Maybe not. Oh well. So it's about the size of these USB drives. And maybe that's what you're selling right now, because that's what people want to buy. So is there a famous person that your readership, your audience, or your customer base respect, look up to, or follow for their sense making? And did they say something that people found shocking? So maybe someone pointed out that there was a heist and people lost a lot of Bitcoin because they had it in one of these apps or platforms and it got stolen. It's not possible to lose your Bitcoin, really, if you own it in cold storage. You have to actually steal the USB. And people say about these thumb drives, this is a total sidebar, but people will say things like, in order to hack someone's cold storage, you need the most sophisticated cybersecurity hacking and algorithm detecting, and I'm just making words up at this point, but you need the most sophisticated technology in the world. In order to steal someone's cryptocurrency from their thumb drive, you need a hammer. In any case, that would make for a hilarious opening to a sales letter. Hilarious and dark, certainly. And it'd be about a way to protect your thumb drive that holds your Bitcoin on it. That would be kind of funny as a useful product, right? So you're just going, you're Matryoshka dolling it, right? So, okay, your Bitcoin is not protected. So if it's on one of these exchanges, so you take it off the exchange and put it on your thumb drive. It's not safe there, so you put your thumb drive in something else. Well, that's not safe, so you put that something else. And you put that somewhere else. And so you have this a Matryoshka doll situation with all of your Bitcoin that it's impossible even for you to get at that point. So what's the point of it? Okay. No, but that would be a hilarious direction for a sales page, totally, completely unrelated, if you just went to the absurd in that direction. And by the way, if you had a service that protected people's Bitcoin, that would be an interesting product. Or point out the dangers of owning a thumb drive that looks like a crypto thumb drive. And if someone finds that, they're going to go Viet Cong on you. And that would be a powerful value proposition. And imagine there was a network or a story, and I happen to know that there was. With the last crypto crash and burn, there were a number of people who experienced severe consequences for it being known that they own crypto, including the, let's say, forced unlocking of their and coerced accessing of their cold storage devices with their crypto on it, if you know what I mean. It was not pretty. So maybe instead of the government being this villain here, he revealed the government is doing these three terrible things. It could be he revealed that sophisticated cryptocurrency thieves are, and then three things that they're doing from what I'm talking about right here. So I'm kind of running with this here, spitballing, but you understand how you would construct, how you would come up with, how you would work your product based on this headline. So it's understanding what the threats are, and then of course, what is your solution? Well, Marc Andreessen and Joe Rogan, they're effectively selling a solution, which, because Elon Musk shared this, is Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, that he and Vivek Ramaswamy, my boy from Ohio, are going to be working on for about a year and a half. So they're selling something, honestly, which is selling the Trump administration, selling these things, which is great. Now, coming back to this, what you're selling is the need for your, let's say, your cryptocurrency holding thumb drive, your cold storage wallet, that does not look like a cold storage wallet. And maybe it's BBC cybersecurity expert just shocked the world on, on whatever they did on national television. And he revealed cryptocurrency thieves are, and then those things right there, right? So that's an example of funnel hacking, gripping it and ripping it. You don't want to plagiarize it too obviously, or even obviously at all. But I think you've got the point here. Coming up with a viral hook, viral headline to start your X or Twitter, formerly Twitter, thread, your sales email, your sales page. There's some good stuff in here, but it doesn't work if you don't use it. And that's true of all things daily persuasion.